right, good morning, Tasty Nation. Mark Hawaiian Trader. Hope you guys all had a great holiday weekend, and I was excited for the markets to open. And here's what I'm looking at. Again, I'll do a real quick preview here, and if I see the need to come back on later on in the day to make a quick vlog update, I will. So let's take a look at what's going on. All right, as you can see, I'm going to zoom in last few days here. The market closed right about here on Thursday. Friday was a holiday, okay? And then after hours, basically nothing happened. So usually I look for if there's a breakout upon opening about either above or below overnight highs or lows. Well, basically it was flat, so it was a easy way to go either way. But as you can see, right before the opening, there was buying, okay? So this is my 15-minute chart. So right a couple hours before opening it, they goosed it up. So technically this is high after hours. So it opened up and immediately it went red. Not a lot though. This is nothing. And by the way, this is the ES futures, okay? I can show you SPI. This is just easier because I could see after hours more. So what I'm looking at here now is I want to I'm looking to see if it can break above this 23, 35, 38 right here. I'm looking for it to either test it and then bounce off this. Like if it, for example, if you're a day trader or a scalper and you scalp futures, you would be, if this rallies up to here, you'd be selling it short, betting it'll go back down. Because what we're looking for is this orderly march down, the steady march down. I'll zoom out again. Here we go. Okay, high, low, high, low. This high was kind of little bit above overnight highs, but not really. It's right off it and came back down. And we got the new low here over the last 5 days. So that's what we're looking at. We're looking for a sell-off. Looking for a sell-off here in a bit. And I'll zoom in real quick. And as you can see, this is red and it's turning down. This is turning. It's at the high. This is good. If these are at the high, okay, I want this to stay red. And it hasn't got all the way up here. This is good because that means this will turn over. Kind of like here. Here's the high here, and here's the high here. So usually when it's at the high up here, okay, it shouldn't go any higher. Well, hopefully you don't want to go higher, and it'll turn over. And sure enough, that's what it did. All right. So now look, high here, high here. OBV is red, and we want it to come down more. So let's see if that happens. All right. Let's check. Well, I can check. This is SP. I'll run it through all with you. Here's SPX. Real quick, same chart as you can see here. They goosed it up. Here's SPX. And same thing. I can't. So yeah, it opened up here. It broke above highs here, but still yet okay, for this chart, for example, I don't want it to get it above here. I want it to rally, or if I don't want to even get that high, but see, look, in SPX, which is it's the same index, but it's a cash settled index, it's not a future. So it's at the bottom here. See, this is a 15-minute chart, so it could go up a little bit more. But again, I don't want it to go above here. Let's look at SPY. See, you can see the different indexes and how they trade different. Same thing here. Okay, here's overnight. I'll zoom in. Here's overnight high. Same thing. See, I kind of wanted to turn over already. High here, high here. It's red here. That's a good sign. Let's go to my next favorite one, IWM, 15-minute chart, intraday. All right, or yeah, 15-minute chart. Here we go. Here's a low. It closed at the low, and then overnight it goosed up. Okay, but market didn't. I'll zoom in. Market didn't open yet. Okay, and market opened right here where it's black. This is the market open and it went down. So that's good. It's not breaking up so far. It hasn't gone above overnight highs. I want this to continue. All right. See, it's red here, but it's at the high side here, and that's not. I want this red line to be below that yellow line, and do that. All right. So I'll go to the daily chart now. So here's what is this, a 10-year chart, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, 10-year daily chart. Well, let's kind of zoom in. So again, here's what we want to see, the trend happening. Let me go back to SPY real quick, the major indexes here, and I'll zoom in. So again, what we want to see is here's our IV rank chart. The reason why we want the market to go down, we just want volatility to rise, IV rank, so we can sell and make more money. Okay, it's at 35. That's a good sign. I mean, hopefully if you're starting to wait in private coaching clients, just keep an eye for my hangout blasts. But nothing's really changed since Thursday. I kind of want to see it go I want to see IV rank go higher, and these stocks give it up more. Red, red. That's a good sign. All right. Let me change this to 6 months to make it easier. I don't have to zoom in. Here we go. That's nice. Let's do IWM. Yeah, that's good right there. Same thing. Red, 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 red. Yep. It's all looking good. Oh, I forgot to check the NASDAQ. QQQ. There we go. Yep. Hopefully this week it goes down a lot more because it's not going down as fast as like, but hey, it's better than nothing. At least we got an IV rank of 4. And I mean, look how on March 20th, look how low IV rank was, 2. That's just cray cray, man. Look at this. Oh my gosh, IWM. Look at this, March 20th. What was this? Jeez Louise, look at that IW rank. Here's SPY. Oops. Look at IW rank back on March. Oh my God, look at this. Look how low it got. I mean, this is like crazy. So now you're gonna see why people are. This is a great. Well, you can see the difference between your opportunity to have a higher profit now versus back then. And that's why us as when we sell option premium, this is what we want, because we want eventually for IV rank to collapse and the price to stay within the range that we picked. All right. So if you're some people asking me, oh, Mark, do you only trade indexes? No, let me show you. But I prefer them. Let me show you why I love Tastyworks so much. In Tastyworks, okay, if you need a referral to get onto Tastyworks, on my YouTube channel, it's right there in the more information button. You can see where it all is. If you click on any one of the videos, you'll see how to, just click on the link and you get to Tastyworks. See this grid right here? This is awesome. Click on the grid. And here's how you read this grid. I like this setting to tall. I like IV rank. See with the arrow point, I want it descending order because I want IV rank sorted from highest to lowest. And from here, you can apply what list and what filter you want. So notable stocks, these are just something that means there's notable. Either there's earnings in 30 days, earnings in 10 days. You'll see this little blue flag. But the most important thing is liquidity. So I kind of like to look at this liquidity tab right here. And then I want to click on the filter and I want to avoid earnings in the next. I want to exclude earnings because I don't want to trade earnings. I'll show you why in a bit. In the meantime, and maybe 60 days out. I don't want any earnings from the next 60. No, I'm sorry. I don't want earnings from the next 0 to maybe 60 days out. So I'm going to change this to kind of like that. And I want IV rank. Let's say I'm looking for something IV rank in the 50 range. All right. And I only want high liquidity. Well, look how you can see the dots here. So I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't only want 3 and 4. Right. And that's it. I'm going to click this. Here you go. Here's are all the stocks with, here's the IV rank in the middle. Look at the IV rank in 100. Here's the price of the stock. The 3 stars shows their liquidity. All right. And none of them should have earnings for the next 60 days. All right. So, and it's sorted by IV rank. So you can take a look at FXE. Okay. And you can double click that and you can do a real quick golden gecko. That's what that's what I love about Tastyworks. I can go to, and my golden gecko parameters are already set. See that? And let's see. And now you will see the big difference between trading other stocks versus indexes. Okay, first of all, let's see if we can even get it. This is not bad, actually. Take a look. Now remember, what do we want for a golden gecko? We want these to read as close to 84% and these to show as close as 2%. We are selling the 1 standard deviation out of the money put and buying a 2 standard deviation money out of the put. So I'm going to click this tile button for you here. And forgive me if you're not. I'm just doing it so I can. And I want to adjust this real quick. 2%. See this? I want to bring it into that line. 2% roughly, okay? So not exact, but I don't want this to as close to 84% as possible. Okay, so if you're new, see, look, it won't land on because there's no strike price. There's no price that lands directly on 84% or 1 standard deviation. So I get as close as I can to it. Now, based on this, I can sell this for $44. The brownish areas here is based on this current IV rank, implied volatility. This is what the stock is expected to move. We're betting it'll stay within it, and we're even giving ourselves cushion. All right, so this is something you can do. Do you have to do this? Can you do only half? Sure. Delete these and do only the put side, half of Golden Gecko. All right, and now you're betting that the stock would just stay above. All you're betting is you want the stock to stay above $99. Now, what are your chances of you being right? What are the chances of FXE staying above $99? Well, you have an 86% chance of making money. What are your chances of collecting half this amount or making 50% of your max profit? All right, click right here and it'll show you. You have an 86% of collecting half of that, half of this, okay, 15 or so dollars. Now, what's great about Tastyworks is this usually is not worth it in any other platform. What's great about Tastyworks is it costs you $1 or $1 each. It'll cost you $2 to put this trade on, but it's completely free to take it off, which means your max profit will be $34 after paying for commissions. Half of that is what, 16 bucks or so, 16, $17, 16.50, all right, per trade. All right, and that's because IV rank on this is at 100, but it's a $103 stock, and you know you only can sell it for so much. Okay, so that's one example, but that's why I love Tastyworks. That same thing that same example can be copied on anything. Now the problem is if the stock is too cheap, look, I don't even know what this is. Look what happens. You can't really collect too much, right? And I'll just move in my strike here. Look, I'll have it. See, look, I can't even select a strike. See, because there's nothing there. Here's Pepsi. Everybody knows Pepsi, right? So let's look. Even Pepsi. What's the price of Pepsi? Hold on, it's loading. It's see, yes, is up 5. Okay, so I'm just checking. Hold on, I don't know why it's taking so long. Give me a second. All right, so here's Pepsi. Let's see what Pepsi's doing. What's going on? Let's try this again. Oh, Pepsi's gray. Maybe it has a market just opened. So there we go. Hold on, let me try this again. There we go. I don't think it's gray. So I don't know what's going on with Pepsi. Let's try something else. Something you guys would know. Just VIX. He's not much. Comcast is gray. That means it hasn't opened yet for options trading. EWZ. See what I mean? And I can change a little bit, but this is an odd rank of 50. If I change this to IV rank of 35, a lot more will come up. Look. Trying to see if I can see anything that's below 50 that looks right. Here's Russell. See the Russell's at 49. These are leverage ETFs, Nugget right here. EEM, FedEx, FTX. But look at FedEx. Oh, let's look at FedEx real quick. Here's FedEx. See, this is what I love about Tastyworks. Everything is set. And I want close to 84%. Let's move this one out. What, is there a strike that'll land on it? Nope. See how it jumps? So it's up to you how aggressive you want to get. See, look at that. So, oh, well, you can collect almost 100 bucks. Here's your probably a 78%. It's a little lower than we like, but take a look. You have an 88% chance of collecting 50% of max profit. All right, that's just a few examples. I'll go back and check what's going on with the market. Like I said, look, I really only use the chart so you folks can see things. I don't use these charts to make a trade or determine what I'm going to do. But a lot of times when you're new, it's a lot easier to see what happens to IV rank. So on your charts, and again, if you don't have my charts, subscribe down here, leave a comment, and I'll get them for you. I'll email them to you for free. Here's so a lot of times it's easier to see IV rank, and then you understand, you know. When IV rank collapse like this, you make a whole lot of money. When it collapses like this, you make a whole lot of money. So you want IV rank to get close to 50 as possible. It got to 35 and look, already it turned over. All right. So, and you can, if you go back 10 years, you'll see what I mean. And then I will zoom out a little bit. Okay. It barely got, I only have very few times, but usually once it gets to 35, lately it's been collapsing. So hopefully that doesn't happen and it goes back higher. All right, I got to make some trades. I'm going to look at some stuff, see if I'm going to make some trades and see if that is something I want to do today, but I might wait. But if anything pops up, I'll let you know. And guys, clients, check your Hangouts. Make sure it's on. If something comes up, I'll do a blast. Have an awesome day, you guys, and hope you had a great Easter weekend. Please subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions, if you like these videos, and talk to you soon.